Why did Vhagar, the most feared and legendary dragon in all of Westeros, choose young Aemond Targaryen? In this video, we're diving deep into that pivotal moment from House of the Dragon Episode 7, Season 1, where Vhagar bonds with Aemond, a decision that shocked even the most seasoned fans. If you've ever wondered why this ancient dragon would choose a young, untested prince, you're in the right place. We'll explore the hidden layers of Targaryen lore, the bond between dragons and their riders, and the journey that led Aemond to claim the mightiest of all dragons. This isn't just another recap, it's an in-depth analysis that will give you a fresh perspective on one of the most talked about scenes of the season. By the end of this video, you'll understand not just why Vhagar chose Aemond, but also how this decision could change the course of the Targaryen legacy. So stick around. This insight could completely reshape how you view the power dynamics in House of the Dragon. When you think of Westeros, the most feared names are often tied to the legendary dragons that shaped the fate of the realm. Vhagar, the largest and most powerful of the surviving dragons from the Targaryen conquest, is one of those names. But what led this ancient beast, who once scorched entire cities, to choose Aemond Targaryen, a young and untested prince? In Episode 7 of House of the Dragon, fans were stunned when Vhagar bonded with Aemond, sealing a fate that few could have predicted. To understand this choice, we need to look beyond the surface, diving deep into the intricate bond between dragon and rider, especially between a creature who has lived for centuries and a young man with everything to prove. Vhagar, being the oldest of the fire-breathing creatures, carried with her centuries of wisdom, battles won, and riders lost. Her choice of Aemond Targaryen wasn't made on a whim, but perhaps in recognition of a spirit that, though young, was determined and relentless. Imagine the weight of millennia of legends, victories, and defeats, all resting in a creature who has watched Westeros transform over the ages. When Aemond approached Vhagar, he brought not just youthful ambition. He brought a hunger, a burning desire for power and recognition, qualities that deeply resonated with Vhagar's ancient soul. Like many in House Targaryen, Aemond was driven by the inner fire that defines his lineage, and this fire, in a way, ignited something within Vhagar, creating an immediate and unbreakable bond. It's fascinating to think that over centuries, dragons have developed an almost supernatural instinct to detect not just physical strength, but strength of will and purpose in their riders. Aemond, despite his youth, showed Vhagar that he was willing to do whatever it took to prove his worth, to rise through the ranks of House Targaryen and claim his place in history. This union between a young man with an unfulfilled destiny and a dragon with a legendary past heralds a seismic shift in power in Westeros. And so, Vhagar's choice paves the way for a new era of intrigue, conflict, and undoubtedly monumental changes in the Targaryen legacy. To truly understand why Aemond Targaryen was able to claim Vhagar, we need to delve into the depths of Targaryen lore, a history steeped in blood, fire, and the unbreakable bond between dragon and rider. The Targaryens, descendants of old Valyria, possess a unique connection with these mythical beasts, a connection that goes beyond mere control. It's a bond of trust, a mutual recognition of strength and purpose. In the case of Aemond, this bond was forged not just through his lineage, but through his relentless pursuit of power, a trait that Vhagar, as a creature of ancient wisdom, could sense and respond to. This is what makes the Targaryens truly formidable in Westeros: their ability to master the untamable. Aemond's journey to claim Vhagar wasn't a mere act of ambition. It was a rite of passage, a moment where boyhood ambitions were transformed into the terrifying reality of Targaryen power. Before approaching Vhagar, Aemond had to confront his own fears and insecurities, knowing that failure could mean death or, worse, lifelong humiliation. Yet, it was this very fear that drove him to act, to reach out to the mightiest dragon of all and assert his place in the world. The scene where he finally mounts Vhagar isn't just about claiming a dragon, it's about claiming his destiny, proving to himself and to all of Westeros that he is a true Targaryen, worthy of the legacy that comes with the name. This isn't just another story of a dragon being tamed. It's a story of destiny, where the convergence of history, lore, and personal ambition results in a bond that changes the course of events in House of the Dragon. Understanding the layers of this connection between Aemond and Vhagar gives us insight into the deeper mechanics of power within the Targaryen family. It's this kind of analysis that allows us to see beyond the spectacle and understand the forces at play. A perspective that reveals just how pivotal this moment is, not just for Aemond, but for the entire legacy of House Targaryen. By now, it should be clear that Vhagar's choice to bond with Aemond Targaryen was far from a simple event. It was a moment that could very well alter the entire course of the Targaryen legacy. The decision of such a powerful dragon to align with a young and relatively untested rider sends ripples throughout the intricate web of alliances and rivalries within House of the Dragon. This isn't just a personal victory for Aemond, it's a shift in the balance of power that could have far-reaching consequences. As you watch the story unfold, remember that every choice in Westeros carries weight, and Vhagar's choice is one that could change everything. Imagine the impact this has on the Targaryen family's internal dynamics. Vhagar, the most fearsome weapon in the Targaryen arsenal, now belongs to Aemond, a young prince who, until this point, had been overshadowed by his more prominent relatives. With Vhagar by his side, Aemond standing within his family, and indeed all of Westeros, is drastically elevated. The power dynamics within the Targaryen household, already fraught with tension, are now set to shift in unpredictable ways. The question isn't just how Aemond will wield this newfound power, but how his relatives will respond to this dramatic change. Will they rally behind him, or will they see him as a threat that must be contained? The implications of this bond go beyond just the Targaryen family. It could reshape the political landscape of Westeros as a whole. With Vhagar under Aemond's command, the balance of power between the great houses is on a knife's edge. Allies and enemies alike will have to reconsider their strategies, knowing that one of the most potent forces in the realm now has a new master. This is why understanding the significance of this moment is crucial, not just for grasping the intricacies of House of the Dragon, but for predicting the future of Westeros itself. Stay with us as we delve deeper into these shifting tides of power, where every decision echoes through the annals of history. Now that you've delved into the deeper connection between Vhagar and Aemond, what will you do with this newfound knowledge? Will you see the Targaryen legacy in a new light, understanding the true power that lies in the bonds they forge? Imagine how this insight could shift your perspective on the battles, the alliances, and the betrayals yet to unfold in House of the Dragon. But here's the real question: how will you apply this wisdom? Are you ready to dive even deeper into the world of Westeros, to uncover more secrets that could change the game entirely? If so, don't just stop here. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. There's a whole realm of untapped power in the lore of A Song of Ice and Fire, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Your journey into the heart of Westeros has only just begun.